Gemini, hello. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a special bonus read for you. It's a past, present, future read. So I'm going to be going into what's been going on for you in the last couple of weeks and why, what's going on in your present and why, and what's going to come up for you in the next couple of weeks and why. Now, in this video reading, I'm not just going to go into you, I'm going to go into your significant other, another person that's involved in your life, or another person that's coming into your life. And so the reason that I'm doing these bonus reads, of course, Gemini, is because I've got a half price reading sale this weekend, the weekend that I'm publishing this video. And it's on my past, present, future readings. And so that's a 3-page reading. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them, whether they're in the sale or not. And it's 75 Australian dollars this weekend instead of 150, which is about 50 American dollars right now. So great bargains to be had there. If you would like to book in for one of those, I'll pop a link for it up there. Also in the description box, there'll be a link as well. And if all else fails, if you can't see those on YouTube, you can book in for one of those on my website, behealing.com. So you can always find what the weekend sale is on, what reading that is on the homepage there on behealing.com. And throughout the week, there's special offers as well, so check it out. It's also got the top 5 products as well, so you can see what everyone else is buying and have a sneaky peek. I update that each week to show you what everyone's buying and what readings are the most popular. So you might, because I've got so much to offer, right? You might not have seen some of them before. So this is a general read for you Geminis. It's not going to apply to everybody. It's not going to resonate with everyone. But if it does resonate with you, if this is your story, I'm going to do a deeper dive read right after it. And that's just like one of my private reads, but it's for whoever's resonating with this. And so if you'd like a deeper dive, if you want to pull like past, present, future reading that goes with this, then you'll want to book in for that. That's just $20, which is about 15 American dollars. And there will be links popping up there throughout this reading to book in for that. And I'll send it to you. So let's get on with it. What is going on for you? What has been going on for you, Cancer, in the last couple of weeks? Okay, so Gemini. Did I say Cancer then? I meant Gemini. Gemini, you've got understanding and overwhelming. This is feeling overwhelmed, not just in the last couple of weeks, but you've been feeling overwhelmed for some time now. And it's like it's just caught up with you. You're suddenly feeling it properly, feeling what the past has been doing to you, feeling what your patterns have been doing to you. So Gemini, it's like something is catching up with you. You know, like this is like having years of working in a job, like a night shift or something, and then finally feeling how much it's exhausting you, that kind of thing. It's an overwhelming feeling. It's been there for a long time, but you really have just in the recent past have really started feeling it and what it's been doing to you. And you're kind of thinking, I should make some changes because, yeah, you're starting to understand it better. And so I'm not feeling like it's a tiredness thing. I'm not feeling it's that straightforward. I'm feeling this is more of an emotional thing, Gemini. And so you're gaining an understanding of it, of what you've been doing to yourself, of what's overwhelming you, what's making you unhappy, what is keeping you away from that joy and fulfillment and all those good things that you want in your life. You're gaining an understanding now. It's like you're just seeing it clearly. You've just seen it clearly in the last couple of weeks and gaining an understanding about yourself. So really you've been getting to know yourself more. You've been noticing something that you've been doing to yourself or something that someone else has been doing to you, something that something in your life has been doing to you, for you to realize. This could be something like a health problem, you know, suddenly realizing something that's overwhelming your digestive system and you've just realized that maybe it's gluten or something like that. Maybe you've got an intolerance or maybe you've got an allergy, something like that. It could be that kind of thing, but I'm feeling for a lot of you it's an emotional thing. It's more of an emotional thing going on. Anyway, you'll know what it is for you, Gemini, because you've been going through it the last couple of weeks, right? So what about this significant other? This could be someone you're in a relationship with, or so it could be the next person you get in a relationship with, or just someone that's involved in that. So your doctor or your boss or something like that, if this has got to do with work. Well, let's see. What have they been doing in the last couple of weeks? They have been letting go of the past, of past worry in particular. No worries. So they're letting go of past worry. They've been worried about something. Maybe they've been worried about you. This could be your partner. It could be someone you're working with and they've been watching you being overwhelmed. They've been watching you wearing yourself out, or they've been watching you being in this emotional state and they've been worried about you. Or this could be about themselves too. If you don't know this person yet. If this is a person that you're going to be in a relationship with next, this could, they could be worried about, have been worried about themselves in the past, or worried about life, or worried about finances, that kind of thing. And they're letting go of that now. They're letting go of the worries, and they're letting go of the past too. So it's like letting go of something that they've been doing over and over again that has been worrying them. So yeah, this could be anything, right? This could be anything. This could be them being in a job that has worried them because it's not been giving them enough worry, and then they've let go of that. They've let go of that and made a new decision. It could be worrying about somebody. It could be like they were in a relationship with someone that was an addict or something, constantly worried about them, and then letting go of that relationship, and then letting go of the worry too, not taking that responsibility on anymore. We've got so many things that we could be worried about, and this is a general reading, of course. It's not a private reading, so I can't really pick up what the specifics are in that, but that's has been going on for them. They've been letting go of the past and letting go of a particular worry that they've been having in their past. Doesn't particularly seem like it's connected with you at the moment. What's going on in your present right now, Gemini? You've got growth and move away. And so, Gemini, you can't get the growth that you want. You can't get that expansion that you want. You can't get the more love, the more money, the more success, the more fulfillment, whatever more it is that you're going for at the moment. You can't get that growth where you are right now. You know what they say? If you keep on doing what you always did, you're going to get what you always got, right? And so there comes a point where we can't get more out of the situation. We can't squeeze any more blood out of that stone. Like we just can't do it. We've got to make a move ourselves. Often people can be asking the universe for change, but they don't realize they've actually got to change something up themselves. I see that in my business, I can't get more. I like certain things that I do and a certain approach that I take in my business. It'll get me to a certain level, but if I want growth, I've got to switch things up. And that's what you've got right now too. This is the universe saying to you, Gemini, if you want more growth, you're going to have to switch things up. You're going to have to move away from what you have been doing in the way that you've been doing it and make some changes. You can't stay where you are. This is like asking the universe for change, but then refusing to change yourself. You can't do that. To have growth, you've got to change yourself. You've got to be able to get that growth. So you're at this pivotal point right now, Gemini, of deciding to actually make some changes, move away for something so that you can have that growth that you want. And it's got something to do with what has been overwhelming you in the past as well, and you feeling that. So it's something that's going to be much better for you. So, for example, Gemini, if this is you wanting more money, and you've come to an understanding of how you can't work harder for it, you can't work more hours for it, because you've come to this understanding that you're already doing too much work, right? And so you got to work smarter, or you got to change jobs to get more money, to work smarter, to use the resources that you've got inside of yourself, not just your time and your effort, but to use the resources like your ideas and the skills and the talents that you've got now, and your ideas, more of the intellectual stuff. And so, could be something like that. It's very much connected with that thing that has been overwhelming you, though. It feels like it could be a work thing for a lot of you. Or an emotional thing, which is what I was picking up before. So, what is going on for them in their present? This could be a work thing. This could be someone you're working for or working with, because in their present, they've got expansion and refocus. So you've got growth, they've got expansion, you've got move away, they've got refocus. Is this a match? It's a match. You're both doing the same thing in a slightly different way, or maybe it's just because the cards, I didn't have like two of the cards exactly the same right at my fingertips there. And so, yeah, they're moving into the expansion that they want as well by refocusing. It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing as you've got. This could be a potential partner, business partner, or a potential romantic partner that's going to come into your life. If you're not recognizing this person who's already in your life, then this is someone that's going to be coming into your life shortly, I'm feeling, because look at you, that's just exactly the same. You got the same thing going on. That's a match. That's a match. Interesting. So what have you got coming in the next couple of weeks, Gemini? You're on track and follow my knowing. So you've got intuition coming in. So these changes, you're realizing that you've got to move away from things. But of course, when you move away from things, when you let things go, you've got to have the new come in, right? To replace that, the thing that's going to bring you that growth. And that, you're on track to that. Like as soon as you start letting go, as soon as you make a decision that that's what you want, the growth that you want, and then you start letting go of things that you realize aren't a match to that because it would be way too overwhelming to try and get the growth within that, then that's when you start moving toward. And I just had a flash then. This is like being in a relationship, Gemini, and knowing that you want a family, but then realize this isn't the relationship that I want the family with. This person doesn't want a family, or this isn't a stable relationship to have that family with, and just realizing, coming to that point saying, I'm going to have to let go of this now. And then when you let go of it, then you have the intuition to move towards someone that does want the same as you, someone that's on the same page as you, someone that's aligned with you. That's true for some of you, because that I had a sudden flash as I was speaking then of that image. Yeah. So you'll feel in the next couple of weeks, you really will feel like you're on track, because your intuition will be leading you to these new things that you want, that was leading you to this growth. So you'll have an idea for that work that you want to be in, or an idea for where you want to move your business, or an idea about what you want in your love life, if it's that for you. But you are on track to it. You are on track to it, because this is how life works. We decide on something, that we want something, we let go of what isn't that, and then we follow our intuition, because the universe puts it in front of us, the path forward. So you're doing good. You're doing good, Gemini. You are on track to that growth that you want, and getting out of that overwhelm too. So I'm feeling like for a lot of you, this is about work. You'll be able to work smarter instead of harder. You're moving into a job, or streamlining your business or something, or just making it easier for you to move into that grace and ease, rather than it being a struggle and overwhelm. From struggle and overwhelm to grace and ease. Now, what about this person? What have they got coming in the next couple of weeks? They've got love, what is, and cleanse. They're still letting go. Still letting go, and like being where they're at right now. This love what is card, it's about accepting and loving where you're at right now, even if you've not got what you want yet. They're still letting go. They're still letting go of things. Maybe this person that they were worried about, this could be a relationship, right? Because I was picking up that thing of them being with someone that had an addiction, and them really taking responsibility for them, like a parent to them, instead of like a partner to them, and them having to let go of that and let go of the worry. So not just let go of the relationship, but actually let go of the worry for that person, because of that responsibility that they took on. Very hard to leave someone like that that's in a complete mess, when you've been looking after them. So yeah, it could very well be that. So they're still letting go, and they're still kind of getting used to the fact that they're by themselves now, and that they just need to look after themselves, and they don't need to take care of this person anymore. So interesting. So I'm feeling like for a lot of you, this is a new relationship coming in that I've been talking about, a new romantic relationship. I want to know more about that, like about you guys getting together, what this relationship is for you. For those of you that don't know this person already, that this is a potential person that's coming in. So let's pick out some cards out for that. It is, see? Okay, so guidance. You're going to be guided together. You're on track to each other. You are on track to each other for sure. That's why you've got that match, that complete match in the present right now. You're on track to each other. And yes, it is. It's a lover. It's a lover that's coming in. So not telling me how you're going to get together, but the guidance card means that you are being guided to each other. So you're in trajectory. You're in each other's path. You're going to collide at some point, hopefully not in vehicles. But that's always one way of the universe getting people together, right? But you are on track to each other. I mean, that card's come out twice now that you're on track, so it's all very good. All very good for you, Gemini. There you go. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. If you really like it, then leave a comment and share it with your friends as well. Remember, I'm doing the deeper dive read any moment now. As soon as I click off on record for this, I'm going to write that. So if you like that, if you're resonating with this, if this is your story, that I'm going to recap this, a short recap of this in one paragraph, and then I'm going to do that 3-page reading, that past, present, future reading. That's just $20. You can book that up there, and I'll send it to you. Thank you so much for watching, Gemini. Have a great weekend. I will see you next time. Bye.